What's going on, guys? Aaron here with High Five Guys, and we're jumping back into the story of The Last of Us Part 2. We had just left off with Ellie making her way through Hillcrest, a part of Seattle, I guess, where a lot of WLF were holed up. In the last section, there was a ton of people. I was actually having a little bit of difficulty with it. For the first time in the game, it's actually started to get kind of difficult. But at the very end there, we ran into a familiar face. We finally saw somebody that we knew from our camp. And that person is Jesse. Which surprised me. I thought we were going to run into Tommy, maybe.
Okay, what are we searching for?
Alright.
Trespasser.
I got the one on the left. Shit again? We need more guys by the fucking walls.
Preaching to the choir, man.
So we're trying to get that truck, apparently.
You try that house?
Yeah.
This feels good. We're finally teaming up again. Which, after the last section, I could have used some help. There was a ton of people,
Skylar?
and
Come on, talk to me.
it was starting to get kind of tough. Surprisingly. So I've got it on normal mode, and usually, The Last of Us is easy on normal mode.
Shut up. You don't want to.
You could have helped out there. Oh well.
Ellie, what's going on? Got the keys. Let's go.
Can we get in? Let's go. Come on. Hurry.
Okay. Get up and down.
I am.
More.
I don't have enough ammo for this.
Jesse, get us
Oh, I
the
guess
fuck
it's
out
gonna
of
be-
here.
I'm trying.
And the sway is ridiculous.
Jesus.
Watch out. Get the tires.
Don't let them get away. Hang on.
Gee.
Go, go.
They could make it a little less difficult to shoot.
Keep them off of us.
I mean, it's already on console, and I gotta use a dang
Keep it steady.
controller.
Ellie, take out the driver.
I'm trying.
Look out.
Okay. Thank you for the unlimited ammo there, because I only had 2 bullets.
Go, go.
Why you keep disappearing, Jesse?
Come on.
Oh my God.
Get off of me. And we're down the door. Reload, please.
Shit.
Oh God.
I hope you can swim, Jesse. Oh, man. Hillcrest sucks.
You okay?
Never better.
Okay. I think we're in the clear. Here.
Didn't I take some supplements that were supposed to help my aim?
Oh, thanks.
That was the most sway I've had this whole time.
This way.
I mean, she was aiming backwards out of the truck, so. Checking in on Dina?
Dina! Oh my God. Jesse.
Hey, Dina.
Oh, hey. You okay?
Nothing a little sleep won't take care of.
We should get inside. Yeah.
Oh, please don't be bit somewhere.
How'd you get past Maria?
I had to sneak out. Friends' problems are my problems. I heard you're sick.
Oh, it's just a stomach thing.
It's nothing, it's just your
Sit you
kid.
down, huh?
You don't need to do that.
Oh, shut up. So when'd you leave Jackson?
Day after you, there was bad snow and I crossed into Oregon. I've been doing 18-hour stretches for the past 2 weeks trying to catch you.
Feeling kind of jealous, Ellie? Time for another flashback. Man, that Hillcrest section was tough.
Huh?
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Anyway, this silent treatment. Man, I mean, I forget my own birthday if she didn't remind me when it was.
You should just apologize to her.
I just said,
That's pretty.
okay, what's going on?
Nothing.
Writing in my journal.
Why?
I can tell when you're off.
I feel like Dina's avoiding me. Kat says she's
Got some
just
stuff
jealous
on my
about how
mind.
I'm spending my time.
You let me know
I
if
keep
you
trying to
wanna
invite
talk.
Dina along, but she keeps saying she's busy. Oh, she's already doing poetry back then. Perched on an outcropping. You trace constellations in the sky. I trace the ink on your skin that covers the scars, the burns, decorating the darkness like stars. Smells like wet leaves and firewood out here. Okay. I haven't seen any of this. Just had the worst slash best day of my life. Kat was finishing another session on my arm, climbed on top of me and kissed me, threw her off of me, and I yelled at her. I thought I infected her. I mean, I'm infected, sort of. I don't know if this transfer... Oh, this is how she found out. What if she turns? What would I tell people? She's got family. I told her we should take a walk. I lied and said I'd never kissed anyone, and that I was just nervous. She was actually sweet about it, about my freak out. We spent the day walking and talking. Then she came to my place for a movie. She fell asleep. I stayed up all night watching her, looking for signs of infection. The next morning she was fine. Nothing. I'm not contagious. And Kat likes me. What a roller coaster. Kat is the fucking best. That is all. So on patrol today, Jessie told me Kat referred to me as her girlfriend. So she's so open about everything. She talks to her mom about us. She held my hand when we were all out at the lake, kissed me in front of our friends. Everyone seems to know except for Joel. Should I tell him? I don't know. I don't know how he'd react. At what point did you and Joel become so distant? I wonder if Hillcrest was like a tough chapter for everybody, or if I was just playing like shit back there.
How many?
Just a handful.
Stragglers? Those people? I guess they are. You're a good shot. Did that standing up?
You want to give it a
Didn't
whirl?
prop the gun up on anything? Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot. If you let me.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm feeling generous.
It is very difficult to fire a rifle long distance
See that
standing
sign
up
there?
like that.
Red one? Try hitting that. Good way to draw them out of wherever they're hiding.
What? Hit the sign?
Got to aim higher. Leave the bullet room to drop.
I see.
Okay. Got it.
There you go.
Sounds attracting them.
Well, we are on patrol. Let's clear them out. There you go. 2 left.
Shit.
Make sure to compensate for the bullet.
I'm
Take your
compensating for the drop, it's the movement. It's not like they're standing very
Gotcha.
still.
That's all of them. Usually more over this way if you want to keep shooting.
Okay.
How much ammo we got?
Where are they coming from?
I could use a target
Hordes like
practice
to move
because I
through
was
this
not
area
doing
and
very
move.
well in the last
They
section.
always end up leaving behind a few stragglers.
They do the same routes every year?
Like a migration or something.
What's that about?
Well,
They're basically
when
animals at this
barometric
point.
pressure reaches a certain temperature. Shit, I don't fucking know.
Kind of lead them a little
Check
bit.
out the shed. Looks like they're moving downhill.
Right.
I'm surprised I got that one.
Dead animal. Look up by the truck there.
I didn't even see a
Munching on
truck.
that deer there. Guess they're hungry.
What truck? Oh. Yeah, I would have never seen that.
Gotcha. I like this thing.
I'm impressed.
Ooh, pulled his leg
Looks
off.
clear. Bet there's some this way.
Do I need to reload it? Okay.
There's something by the ski lifts. Look way out there. Under those gondolas. By that tower. You see it?
Mm-hmm. I see. How far away is that? That looks real far away.
A handful more.
Let him too much.
You're a natural. 3 left.
Ugh. What you think?
Beautiful. Couple more out there.
Come on.
No rush. We'll find it. You're really getting it.
Yes.
I appreciate the positive feedback, but I'm doing a lot worse than I'm used to.
Well done. Well, I'm not seeing
Bullet
any
drop
more.
and travel time's different, though.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Let's head in. See if Joel's back.
Sure.
Not something that took place in the first game. Not in any meaningful way.
Hand her over.
Hey, thanks for that. It's just what I needed.
Sure. Ladies first.
It's like, oh yeah, they only give you this section because you were
I'm
missing
not
so bad in
supposed
the
to
last
say
one.
anything, but Joel's worried about you.
There's nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm sure there isn't. But if you don't talk to him, he's gonna think something's wrong.
I talked to him.
Well, you have to do more than hi and bye.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
up with you two?
I will try.
At ease, fella.
You got 3 horses.
That was
This
y'all
place
shooting
looks
up there,
nice.
right?
Oh, just some stragglers. Ellie got to try out my scope.
It's a very nice scope.
How'd you like it?
Yeah, feels good.
I see you haven't gotten around to changing the strings yet.
How hard would it be
I
to
know,
find
especially-
strings?
Yeah, you'll we'll get you some new ones.
Well, there's that music store down there. I bet they got guitar stuff. I mean, that area's long overdue for a sweep anyway.
All
I'd
three of
keep
us?
watch.
Oh, just the two of us.
What do you say, kiddo?
I'm up
Sure.
for it. I could use some more time with Joel.
And that's our cue.
Such a shitty thing to do to Joel after how much I got to like him during the first game.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Get on now. He's waiting.
Okay, let's go.
All right. On me, kiddo.
Which one's mine?
So, you and Tommy cross anything when you was out?
Just the few we saw from the ridge. You?
You know, found 2 runners in a house. Jesse tells me you're handling your own quite well on the group patrol. He's even recommending you for paired patrols. Well, I think you're still a bit young for it.
I'm a better shot than almost all of them. And I have more experience than most of the new recruits
Look,
who've...
Hey, don't
You
don't
think
say
you're
that
ready.
whenever I'm in control
I
of you,
trust
Ellie.
Okay,
I am not the best shot.
thanks.
You just do me a favor and start with the shorter routes for now. You know, see how you handle them.
All right.
Hey, you
And
remember
the light
those,
looks great here.
Savage Starlight comic books that you're into?
Yeah?
She's still
Tommy
into
and I
those?
found some when we were moving through that school the other day.
Did you like them?
Oh, you know what? It's not really my cup of tea, but Dr. Daniela Starr, I mean, she's pretty...
She's a savage.
Well, what she does to Captain Ryan in that death match, whew.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely deserved it, but...
That was a nice twist how they escaped.
You're funny.
Be a nice twist if Joel escaped.
Music store's up that way. We'd have to leave the horses here.
Yeah. Sounds good. Hey, Shimmer. Don't get into trouble.
There's that music store.
Yeah, I see it.
That's exactly what I was looking at.
You need a boost?
Pacing's been really good in this game so far. You go through really tense sections
I don't
like
think we can go
the
this
last
way.
one, and then they bring you into something like this,
Damn.
kind of cool you off a little bit.
Across there.
I'm just
Okay,
worried that I'm not very
so
far
now
into
what?
the game, and
Well, if
it,
you're up
oh,
for it, we can try cutting through that hotel.
I'm up for it.
the Ostringer.
Oh, I've been looking for this one. Already worth coming here.
It's not that brainy or brawny though. I'm just worried that I'm not very far into this game, and I kind of struggled a
rare
little
hero
bit on
card
that
right in
last
that
one to
ditch.
get through it
Collecting
smoothly.
those things.
Don't be jealous.
I'll do my damnedest.
And there was only maybe 1 or 2 spots in the original game that ever gave me any trouble, even on grounded mode.
Damn it.
Oh, that might be something. You think you can fit in there?
Well, it's
Yeah,
worth a
Joel, I
shot.
fit. Look at me fit.
Careful now.
Yep. I'm through. Hold on.
All right.
This late in the game, you don't need to tell me how to use my flashlight.
You see anything?
Looking.
Just can't really go at this game the same exact way that I went at the first game, though. Everything is sealed off a lot more. Like, you're in environments like this most of the time, where everything is very linear. In this one, there's a lot more branching paths and open areas to explore.
hello.
So
Howdy.
You impressed?
you got wide angles
too
for your
small.
enemies to come at you
Eat
from
more.
pretty much any direction. Kinda makes it a
You're
little
welcome.
tougher. You gonna push this out of the way? Urgh. I can fit. I can fit, Joel.
Ellie, here. I think I see a way through, but we got spores. Put your mask on.
For what?
Do I have to? It's just us.
What if we run into someone?
Okay, fine.
I like Ellie's mask. It's a full clear mask, unlike Joel's
You gotta be smart about this.
limit your vision.
Start wearing that mask, kiddo, and eventually you're gonna slip up in front of someone you shouldn't.
I've never slipped.
You ain't told nobody new, have you? Not Jesse, Dina.
Of course not.
Okay, good.
How old is she right now? She's 16. She's in the first couple of sessions that I was playing. I didn't know that Ellie and Dina have actually known each other for pretty much the entirety of her living here in Jackson. So,
Maybe.
while they hadn't become a thing until recently, they were kind of, you know, in touch with each other and thought about each other and whatnot, but yeah, I didn't know that yet. At first it made it seem like Dina was ready to go on this really big adventure with Ellie after kissing her twice and smoking some weed with her.
Looks like it was shot a while back.
When did the last patrol go through here?
Not sure.
Is it one of us?
Only people went missing from Jackson and teenagers from last year. This was too old. Now it just roamed in.
Ruby, I'm sorry for patrol overwhelmed you yesterday. We don't run into new people too often. I understand why you might have been nervous to follow us to Jackson, but it really is a nice place. We've got electricity, good crops. Could be something special for you and your family. My boys are different people here. Before Jackson, we were so focused on just staying alive. I didn't like who we were becoming. They're starting to act like people we were running away from. These days, they're on roofs fixing holes, digging trenches, hard work. They come home every night, excited about building this place up. They've got community, a reason to be accountable. You used to be a teacher. You could have a classroom of kids hungry for knowledge. This isn't just a fantasy. Please consider just stopping by. Let me show you around. Tara. Yeah, the Jackson community is a really cool place. And, I mean, if they're lucky, they can continue growing it, expanding, and then kind of take back the world from the infection, you know? At least part of it.
This way.
Another elevator. Joel, let's not go through the elevator. I do hear infected, though. A few of them.
Come here.
Oh, Molotov, please. Yes, I see them with my ears.
They are on patrol, right?
Okay. Let's take them out.
Just like old times, Joel. Hold on. There we go, there was one over there. Get too hasty, Joel, they're gonna see us. No, we're not doing that. This is the type of gameplay that I'm used to. Clearing corridors and hallways and stuff like this. Who was about to see me? Could one of you come a little closer? There's runners around. Nope. It's a good thing the runners don't notice bodies. Joel, get out of my way. Please. Come on, come on. Let's get back over here. No one can see us. Thanks, Joel. Making Ellie perform the majority of these is kind of weird for you. You know, with your whole I'm a great father vibe going on.
I think we did it.
I think so. Good job, kiddo.
No problem.
You too.
This is the kind of stuff
So, what do you
I
say we
was
give
great
up
at
on
in the
those
first
hearings for
game.
today?
Could have said it better myself. I think our only way out is forward now.
You sure? How convenient is it that all the staircases collapse like that? And get nice and blocked up. This is a weird animation.
That looks like it might be something.
Following you.
I'm trying to follow you. Okay. Looks like the same mask that Joel had in the first game. Except I thought his one of his lenses was cracked. Maybe it still is. I haven't really taken a good look at it. Joel, I shot it in the back and it didn't even follow me. You're running it into the walls? This is awesome. I could throw stuff too. Watch out, Joel. I didn't mean to almost douse you. Not a fan of that. They're faster in this game. A lot faster. Alright, reload. Sorry, Joel. Leading him to you. They seem to be able to tell where I'm at better, too. That's a good dodge. No, 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 oh, was that supposed to happen? It was supposed to get me. Was it? Could I have not killed it on my own? That really seemed like it was supposed to happen, but I definitely dodged.
Sure. But we fucking did it.
That was way faster than they were in the first game.
Yeah, we sure did.
You good?
Yeah, other than being really old, ain't nothing a solid night of sleep won't shake off.
Whew,
wanna get
poor
outta
Joel.
here.
I'm glad you saved my ass, because I was dreading seeing the animation where he pops your head off like that. It rips your jaw open, like in the first game.
What are you doing? What if there's like 2 bloaters back there?
It'll be fine.
I'm curious now to see, like, how long does one have to be infected to become a bloater? Because we saw at the bank
Spores are clear.
some runners and clickers that had been infected for like 24 years. They were apparently infected
Not often we get a
on
bloater around
outbreak
this
day, yet they were still in the same bank, no food, no nothing, somew
Jesse and
survived
Dina
for
are gonna lose
24
their shit
years.
when they hear about this.
I don't
Let's do it then,
understand
too,
that.
anyway. They're dating, right?
On and off. Why?
I hear the way Jesse talks about you.
No, Jesse and I are just friends.
No, I've got a pretty keen eye.
Not so keen with this one.
Does
Don't hold your breath.
does Joel not know that Ellie likes girls? Yeah, I guess maybe she wouldn't have told him then. Not something to bring up. Whenever your day-to-day is this kind of stuff, it's not really important. Restrooms in horror games, always the best. And I thought I was gonna die whenever that bloater picked me up. Thank you, Joel. Really wish you were still around. Although I'm glad that we're getting to play some more sections with Joel.
You think you can squeeze through there?
Oh yeah. Should I? Maybe not.
See what it is?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this guy's been dead a long time.
Ellie!
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel.
Jay. The teenager from
son.
Jackson? That's the
Couple
J
ran
for?
away last year.
One turned into a clicker and the other one just straight up
Jackson
died.
is a wonderful place, but we got tired of hearing the stories of people suffering everywhere else. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions. We didn't make it an hour before running into a horde. Now we're bitten. We've decided we're gonna end our lives instead of turning.
Only one of them did, I guess.
Please tell our family and friends that we're sorry. Love, Adam and Sydney.
Or did I
I
miss
shot
something?
her. I can't take my own life. I'm a fucking coward.
No. Okay.
Adam.
Adam's the clicker.
Only they were immune, right?
Well, let's go get Tommy and we can get these bodies back to Jackson.
How do you handle
After you took me out of the Firefly Hospital,
an infected body like that?
you said there were dozens of people like me.
Yeah? Yeah, that's what they told me.
I've never met another immune person before.
Well, dozens isn't a lot, but...
I could be hiding it. You do.
Do you believe that?
This is why they're so distant.
Is now really the time for this?
Of course, they were kind of distant
We
beforehand.
traveled across the entire country to bring me to the Fireflies. I had so many questions for them. Why did you pull me out of there while I was still unconscious?
You wouldn't have gotten to ask any of those questions, unfortunately.
Because I let them run their tests. And when I saw that they were useless, I got us out of there.
How do you know they were useless? Maybe if you just would have given them more time, they could have figured something out.
There was no cure. There's nothing that could help these people or anybody else. I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. But they ain't.
So what makes her immune? If she had kids, would they
get these kids back to their
be
families?
immune?
Is there something else you'd like to rehash?
No.
Good. Come on.
So apparently that infection keeps you alive for a long time, no matter what. The one's been infected for a year. That was long enough to turn into a clicker. And presumably had no food other than that body that was
Jesse's
there.
passed out.
Their significant other. Just
Hey.
terrible.
Let me do that.
Why didn't you tell him?
Wasn't the right time.
She's kind of right. If you tell him right now, that's what he's going to be thinking about. You're going to get in his head. There's certain things you don't need to be bothered with when you're just trying to
What
survive.
about this? Anything worthwhile?
Throw you off, get you killed.
Abby?
No. This girl, Nora, her unit was assigned to this hospital. They were collecting supplies or something.
This hospital?
Yeah. Wait, you're gonna go now?
We have a lead.
Like, at least just wait for Jesse to rest up.
She could be gone by then.
Ellie.
A girl named Nora's
We know
at
her
the
location.
hospital where
Maybe
Nora's
Tommy
written.
does too. What?
Nothing.
Good. Can you come help me with the door, please?
Yep.
Is it raining again? Yep.
Right. 5. That should take me to the hospital.
The environmental effects are really good looking. The way that the air sort of changes colors depending on the weather.
Track down Nora. Get her to tell me
A lot of
where
times it
Abby
doesn't
is.
look right in video games. This looks
Easy.
pretty dang close. And I don't think I'm stocked up enough to go on this mission right now. I don't have a lot of stuff. Okay. We're doing it anyway. Ellie's pissed and stubborn.
Gotta get through.
Make sure there's no booby traps. 'Cause there's a ton of them in the last part. Anything up here? Which way am I supposed to go? Over there? Got quite a few parts now. It'd be good to find a place to work on my guns. Could really use some more supplies and some ammo. I know I upgraded though my yeah, my stability and accuracy. Oh, while moving. I haven't been shooting while moving a whole lot. I didn't know there was that big of a penalty while moving, but if it doesn't do anything while I'm standing still, which most of the time that's what I'm doing when I'm shooting, then it isn't that helpful. This game makes it difficult to run and gun. Reload speeds suck. Recoils all over the place. So is this aiming reticle.
Okay.
Long corridor. Shotgun ammo. Yes, please. And all the enemies' fire rates seem to be better than mine, because as soon as they get a shot off, it stumbles Ellie, and then I can't fire again. Guess I could break that glass, but who all's in there? I see two at least. Maybe there's just a quieter way in. So they're standing still right now. If I can get in without making any noise, that'd be the best, because I don't have enough supplies to just fight them. I mean, I do, but I don't want to waste it on fighting two clickers if I don't have to. There's more runners. That's a clicker. I hear runners, though. You just walking around in another building around here? See Scar graffiti. Feel her love. I'd really rather not. Wonder what the goal of the scars is, because all I've seen so far is them hanging and gutting people. Is that their idea of sharing her love?
Feel her love. What the fuck?
So with the Jesse's here, this is good. He can help protect Dina. Felt good having him around to deal with the wolves. Maybe he can help us find these people more quickly. I don't want to hear anything about turning back. Feel her love. Who the fuck are these people? Why did they do this? Yeah, agreed. Why did they do this? Why are they doing what we've been seeing them do? There's a ladder to go up there. I don't want to progress too far, though. This progression is that way, I guess. Maybe it's just supplies. But I'll face the clickers, I guess, after this. Carry. Is this to get me back down? Maybe. I don't know. I'll drop that there for now.
Damn it. There's some good stuff in there.
Oh, do I need to swing across, maybe? That makes sense. It's a noose. I didn't notice that before. Alright, now we've got it, for sure.
Alright, what do we got?
Very resourceful. Simon. Alright. Hope you never read this note. I hope I can crumple it up, burn it, when you return for us. It's been, I don't even know how many hours since you left. Went out to look for you, and these hooded people spotted me. They shouted at me and called me a sinner. Then started shooting. I ran back in and barricaded the door. All I can hear is the rain, but I'm worried that they're still out there. Should I run? Should I stay? I feel completely paralyzed. I'm sorry. I got so sick. I'm sorry I let you go to the hospital by yourself. I'm sorry I didn't stay hidden like you told me. If anything happens to me, I want you to know how much I love you. Please come back. I'm so scared. Paige.
Man.
I guess I'll check this place out now. Craft a silencer. Not that it'll help me melee upgrade. Oh, I didn't even know that I had one. Okay, well, at least now I can do this. Without, yeah. What's going on in there? Burn! Guess there was more of them in there than I thought. Just stealth kill them while they're on fire, Ellie. That'll work. Okay. Oh, woods. Here's the list of deserters. Jisoo Hwang, Andre Dominguez, Chris Marsh, Adam Peters. And they're all deserters of what? The wolves? Or the scars? We know some of the supplies they stole contain weapons. Be careful. While it's preferable to capture them alive, do not risk your lives. Any sign of danger, you may have you have my permission to take them out. If they wanted to leave, they could have worked something out. But desertion combined with stealing cannot be tolerated. We need to make an example of them. May your survival be long. May your death be swift. Good luck, Isaac. Okay, then. Did the clicker that ran off that way just keep on going? Or did it die somewhere? Neither one of these has been that helpful. I guess explosives are a little more helpful because they're lethal. The smoke bomb's like hardly any better than throwing a brick. At least in the last game, it actually covered you and nobody could see you while you're in there. Is that the clicker? Hope so.
All right.
Well, that's going to have to do it for this one. As always, I'm Aaron with High Five Guys. I'll see you in the next video. If you like these, hit the like button down there in the corner and consider subscribing to the channel because that helps us out. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.